Yes, you are welcome. We are going to be dealing on some deliverance mechanisms. We're going to be dealing on freedom. We're going to be dealing on how God needs to set you free. And I'll be taking the reading from Genesis chapter 12. Please, wherever you're connected from, just listen attentively. If you are with your scripture, just open to Genesis chapter 12. And I read for you. He said, "Now the Lord said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee. And I will make thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing." Now, if you listen very, very well to what we just read now, the Bible said in Genesis chapter 12, he was talking to Abraham. Of course, the Lord said to Abraham, listen, the Lord said to Abraham, "Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee." We are always singing this song, "Abraham blessings am I, Abraham blessings am I." Yes, we know Abraham as a father of faith, a man that has been blessed above human understanding. But there's certain things you need to understand. When God told Abraham, he said, "Leave thy country, leave from your kindred, and from your father's house." God specifically is not just talking about the physical departure from his country. God specifically is not talking about the physical departure from his vicinity, but he is also talking about the spiritual detachment from his vicinity. What it means here is this: God is telling Abraham to disconnect himself from everything that has to do with the foundation of his vicinity. He is training Abraham. He said, "Abraham, disconnect yourself spiritually from the powers in your country. Disconnect yourself spiritually from the powers in your kindred. Disconnect yourself spiritually from the powers in your father's house." This is what we have failed to understand. Now, until there is a spiritual detachment, you may have left your country to another country. You may have left your kindred, meaning your brothers and sisters. You may have left them and decided to stay somewhere far. You may have left your father's house. As a matter of fact, so many of you are not in your country. So many of us here listening to me have left South Africa to US, to UK, to Gabon, to Ghana, to Uganda, to Switzerland. You have left the country where you are a citizen and you are staying in another country. Fine and good, it is a good one. But listen, you need to have what we call spiritual detachment.